little hearts. Penguin! Whiskey. Nice pair. Is it me? Floating shed. Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to the Petrolheadonism event with Yakushi, which is a Japanese event, as you can probably tell from the lineup of cars that are behind me, including my 350Z that I have taken today, and I've parked next to another 350Z and a Subaru with a lot of asymmetrical shapes all over it. She is in a bit of a Subaru lineup, including this silver example with its dyno readouts on display, 368. I'm hoping to see a lot of uniquely modified examples today. Oh, there's a lot of R32s and S15s here today, a lot to look at. Oh, Max is standing on his car. We have the midnight purple R32 next to the white S15, next to the Toyota Supra showing off its Kirkland bottle of water. He shops at Costco. The dogs are small. We have a combo of Gt86s. This one has its large spoiler on display next to an old Civic. Now, I'm not sure if you will approve, but there's also a lot of 350Zs here today. I haven't seen any Roadsters other than mine. My roof still doesn't work. Sorry about that. It seems most of them are hard tops. Obviously, look, loads of S15s here as well. There's a red example there. There's this monstrous Subaru with quite the large splitter on display. It's got the devil down the side as well. We've seen this a few times before. Good to see it again, tyre writing and all. That's quite the show car next to another 350Z. The headlights are very intricate. They're almost like a forged carbon effect, but not quite. And then they've got yellow bits on it. They've got some hexagon LEDs around it as well. Then we have the angry Glanzer next to the Datsun 260Z. He's got his yellow headlights, his externally mounted oil cooler, and its bucket seats that seem to have been made out of an actual bucket. And this Civic gives us an early game of what's inside your car. On today's episode we have a panda face, some little kiddies, and hanging from the rearview mirror, oh, a fella. So predictably we've got even more 350Zs, and behind a non-Japanese section we've got the F-Type, the Astra VXR, and a red Series 1 Lotus Elise. The yellow Mark 1 MX-5 it's showing off is very clean engine bay, as well as his very small baby little turbo. They're all very small today. There's a Mazda Mx6, another 350Z showing off its toy, the Civic, and the cherry blossom on the Daihatsu Copen. And I am a big fan of this yellow 350Z. It's got some very tasty mods. It's got the ducktail spoiler blended into the whole boot, so that's done really well. We've got the white wheels with the yellow, looks really nice. Vents behind the wheels that do vent. Titanium tips, import rear bumper, and of course, every yellow car must have the obligatory Pikachu! He's also managed to balance his steering wheel on his gear stick. I also really like the long nose of the front bumper and the splitter. That looks really clean. He's also eaten a filter. It's dangling down like a tongue. And beyond the 350Z is the crew of Gt86s, including the Giallo edition. this Giallo Gt86 also has the obligatory Pikachu on display. Every yellow car, I bet that Evo has a Pikachu as well. And this Jazz has its JDM collection of toy and model cars on the dashboard. We've got Honda Civics, a few more Japanese cars on the rear. You've got red on red with their red friend on the dashboard. He is angry today, whereas the blue Civic has his blue friend who is happy. We have what I think is the first RX-7 of the day with a very appropriate number plate. This IS200 has lived a very stressful life. Oh, someone's screaming tonight. It's not you. We've got a pair of Toyota Mr. 2s. This one has an angular front end with a point in the middle, like a Lamborghini Revington. The side skirts are equally as angular as well, with the side vent down into the engine. Next to the blue example, Chloe's found a pigeon. What? Oh no, it's like 0.5% of a pigeon. And next to the Evo 10, who is crying out for help, we have the Toyota Supra with the externally mounted oil cooler. The Accord has purple headlights. That's new. The headlights match his t-shirt. Right, so we are starting at the back and working our way to the front where the music unfortunately is. We'll work our way around it. We have this Toyota Crown Supercharged. Now there's a time for a bit of badgeception. We have the Honda logo. And here's next to an S15 with a very colourful engine bay. We've got purple, blue, gold, yellow, red, and orange. Oh, there's orange there, and chrome blue. We've got the turbo with the dark blue. We've got the mid blue, the light blues. No green though. Can we see a green? Ah, ha 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 ha. Wait for it, there's a bit of green there. And next to Mr. Rainbow Engine Bay, we've got the EP3 and another R32. This one white on white. And moving swiftly on, we've got the Evo 10 and the Nismo 370Z with some kind of jungle pattern around it. They look like zebra stripes or tiger stripes up to the back. They actually work really well with the style of the rear light. I like that, and even the colour is quite matchy. So does this Evo have a Pikachu in it? It's got something in the back. He has, an array of flowers. Oh, another yellow car, a E92 M3. I wonder who he's got a Pikachu inside.
Pick your poo.
What? We next have the pink FTO, which is actually white on the rear. And look, little crown dust caps. And to match the hearts on the rear lights are the hearty exhausts. Check that out. We've got the big and the little hearts. Is there a back box? No, there's no back box.
Labour of love or something, I don't know.
It is a labour of love. Very good. And next to another Nismo 370Z, we have a turquoise Toyota Mr. 2 with mini discs on display. There's Park Life by Blur, The Prodigy, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Basement Jacks.
Basement Jacks,
You got Linkin
Linkin Park
Park.
Hybrid Theory. Oh, Nine Inch Nails. I've got a Nine Inch Nails song in my head. We were listening to that. All the way up here, we listened to Nine Inch Nails. We were listening to Pretty Hate Machine, weren't we?
I think so.
That was the album.
What colour was
the first
that?
album that we listened to? Yeah. Oh, there's a Skyline that sounds very loud. Let's get a little listen to that. Oh, there's some fudge. How good are they at packing? Because I might have to acquire some later today. We have the Mark III MX5 with the yellow headlights and the split splitter, a DC5 and an S2000 with a almost homemade looking roll cage. That's very intricate. It fits well though. A nice shade of blue as well, contrasting with the grey paintwork. We've got the large spoiler and little green sticker. Soft top delete. Yeah, they've completely got rid of it. We have the pink details on the Yaris next to this white Toyota Cresta. So it's like a Chaser, it just doesn't have the following. It's still in the Club 1JZ, it's still a boosted barge, but this is a Toyota Cresta. The yellow Supers we saw on the way down here are coming in. Mark V Supers, we saw them, we overtook them on our way to the show. At least one of them I just saw. There's a penguin! Oh look, he's let us know before I say anything, these vents are vented. Oh look, there's a Download Festival dog on the dashboard. I attended Download Festival 2012, great time. We've got another one here, S2000, another blue 350Z. We've got the Subaru with the pink nose rings in the grille and the DC5 with the carbon bonnet. The Civic's using its essential bottle of oil to hold the bonnet up, showing its orange engine bay, and if you come around the back of it, past the very, very stripped out interior, you can't actually see that. Let's go around to the boot. No. Well, there's the battery down there. There's no rear seats. You've got the buckets in the front as well. And we've got the bumper vents, one of them housing the exhaust pipe. There is another S15 and RX-7 number 2 and RX-7 number 3. There's another Sora, this one in platinum next to the Celica GT4. Now, why is he showing off his engine bay? There's the kitchen foil. No touchy-feely. Ah, I recognise this Civic. It has the door that's ajar and the exhaust that's an armadillo. Beyond this bug killer of an R33, we have this candy pink Mark II MX5, wide arches as well, and side pipes. And its LED bar makes it look like it has a set of teeth in its mouth. There's a very simple teeth whitening method here. All you need to do is turn the lights on, whiter than white. Gt86 S2000, another DC5, another Yaris. Let's check out the Yaris. Has that been resprayed? It's off-white. It's not grey. It's not white. Not sure. And here, check this out. This 200SX with the large canard on the front. The pop-ups are up. Smashing. That GoPro took quite an impact there. Some very fancy pads for your bottom there as well. Oh, we've got the hydro. We've got the plexi roof. Oh no, his bumper's fallen off. How's that happened? Bit of a trip hazard exhaust as well. Now this is definitely one of the highlights so far, next to another 350Z. Right, we have a very cool pair of cars. We've got this slammed with a livery. The Nissan badge is down the side on the spoiler as well. And he is next to a wild Gt86 with canard splitters and spoilers everywhere. White on white with some res trim. Yeah, be careful walking past this one, your leg will be sliced off. Wide arches as well. Vents that I think they vent. There's some LEDs behind those vents, so that vent doesn't vent anymore. And the intricate front bumper. That looks remarkable. And next to the R34, that is quite the pair. And talking of a pair, we have Mr. and Mrs. 2 over here. This is a T4 Limited in gold. This is a T4 Limited in red. This one's matte black. This is gloss black. This one's actually for sale at the moment. If you want to buy a Porsche Carrera GT replica, looking at where the exhausts are housed on both of them. This one's got more gold along here, even the exhausts are gold, and got the McLaren F1 gold plating above the engine as well. And at the end of this row we have this Gt86 with carbon boots, gold wheels and some red studs matching my shorts today. Also, I'm wearing my Bring Neils Back t-shirt. So that's available here if you want to check it out, and Bring Neils Back. We were looking at the food stand and I just heard a sound of a car. Oh, it's a Toyota Mark II. Wow, a clown. Well, that's very cool. A unique colour there, sounding very awesome. I mean, it wasn't a chaser, which is a shame because everyone loves a white chaser. So a quick stop for lunch. Chloe's actually brought packed lunch today. I think it's cat food. Ah, it splashed me in the face. So whilst there is no music playing, we're going to have a look at this, which seems to be a bit of a show and shine section. Apparently this came from Scotland. I was told that there was a purple Sora, this is midnight purple, that's come all the way from Scotland here today. Check out that interior. Oh, the JZX is back, still making noises. Once again, we got the Honda MC Squared next to it. There's another 350Z. The Honda S2000 with the roll bar is leaving behind the mental RX-8. That is the most intricate front bumper and diffuser combo that I've ever seen. We've got a bit of carbon in there, as well as the canards that join to the splitter. Got the angry headlights as well, little LEDs there, almost Rocket Bunny in style. It is wide arched. A lot of blue in the engine bay too. There's a vent here that doesn't vent. Even more bits and bobs, canards and wide arches on the back to the very intricate diffuser, and in the boot we have nitrous oxide. He is a wide boy. Who's on the stage? Oh, there's a little Suzuki van. We've then got this S15 with the twin pink spokes and a few lesser seen cars on the car scene. This Lexus looks incredible. Oh look, there's a Mark IV Supra with its import plates. Oh, check out his three-dimensional Instagram tag. That's worth a film. I can't actually see what it reads. 2BBF. I'll let you discover that. If there were two of these, it would be the combo of the century. The V12 Toyota Century is parked next to his favourite and bestest plant in the world. Oh, check out the folding seats. That's a design. I can't really work out what's going on in here, but they're folded down in a way that you can maybe stretch your legs out when sat in the back. It's very luxurious. There are noodles on the centre bit. We've got some plants and whiskey glasses, very luxurious. Japanese newspaper with some sumo wrestlers on the dashboard with some sushi as well, driving gloves and a Japanese flag. We can also see the chauffeur's cap and the conversion from mph to kilometers per hour. Oh, there's an EP3, bonnet is up, probably turboed. Ah, the Suzuki, sounds like it's got a bike engine, is leaving the stage. Oh wow. Oh, Teresa the Yaris is going on the stage. And beyond this clean S15, we have another 350Z. This one's wide-bodied in purple with contrasting turquoise wheels. A bit ruined by a bit of straw. There we go. Oh, we have two of my favourite GT86s in the country. We've got the burgundy example next to the yellow one. A very wild GT86. That is a nice pair. They're being crowded over. I think the Pandem kit for the GT86 is definitely the best one to go for. Chloe's considering if she got one of these. Oh, there we go. We do have a convertible 350Z. We have Fast Amy. And why is this bonnet open for? It has a turbo. And we've got the wide body R32 and Rocket Bunny S15. And here is the yellow Mark V Supra that we saw coming in. And next to the Mark V Supra is a Mark IV Supra with one of the largest turbos here of the day. Oh, hello there. Now, I did just hear some revs of a V10. There's a Lexus Lfa. I can't hear it. Oh, I love buying plastics. And Paddle Up also have the car of the moment on display, the GR Yaris, next to this Pulsar GTIR with its internal roll cage and a damper for the engine. So this stand is advertising an event that's coming up later this year, the Max Power Reunion. So all these kind of cars we're going to see at one event, and I'm very looking forward to attending, which is also twinned with Petrolheadonism. They've brought their Chevy truck along to this Japanese event, along with another set of S15s. This trio are all in the primary colours. We've got yellow, red and blue. This one's got the sleepy headlights. And around the front of the show we have the TRD 3000 GT Supra, a very rare car, and if my memory serves me right, this has a 1UZ V8. And just around the corner we have a GTR section. So within this section we've got 32s, 33s and a lot of R35s. So amongst the 32s and 35s there are some 34s, including this Bayside Blue R34 GTR. Let's have a little look inside. Check that out. That is JDM royalty right there. This one in particular with its carbon bonnets. We've got another Bayside Blue GTR over there showing off the engine bay, and beyond the other R35s we've got the 33 and another Bayside Blue R34 GTR and a GTT next to it. We then have the Motel branded GTR and this, which has been resprayed. I can't remember whose colour this is. It's not a Nissan colour. Cherry red, looking wonderful. Talking of different colours, this almost blends in with the grass, this camo green GTR. The GTC is wanting to leave, so we're going to get a start up from the R35. Eddie!
Eddie!
And then the main R35 section, we've got yellow versus red and grey with the carbon bonnet and the white pinstriping and the GTR badge on the carbon wing mirrors. Oh no, oh. Is it the pizza van that's going up? No, is it this? It is this! That wasn't me! I didn't touch it. I hurt its feelings and it's crying. And what I can only presume is a new arrival is this Liberty Walk Nissan GTR that seems to have just turned up with all the Liberty Walk branding around it, made on Earth by humans, unlike all these GTRs that were obviously made by foxes. And we've got the two Jack McNeil TikTok sensations to raise the Yaris with its quad exhaust tips and the large spoiler, and then obviously the well-known Boris the Micro matte black GTR with the pink details, including the pink dashboard display. In fact, why not? Let's sit inside. We've got a lot of pink on display, so we've got the fluffy dice, fluffy gear stick as well. That's ergonomic. And the handbrake as well for all those yonking turns. Dashboard's got pink on it. Carpets are pink as well, like a bathroom mat. Oh, let's start it up. Oh, there's the exhaust. It's slightly cold, so I won't rev it too much. It's not got a rev counter.
No, it doesn't. Who needs a rev counter? You just listen to it.
I don't want to overly rev it because it's cold.
Hold it down, bro. Hold it down.
I'm living my best life. Fluffy dice as well. I'm loving the GTR keyring as well. Oh, look at me, Mr. Popular. I've been spotted. I've got a business card, some stickers, Yakushi business card as well. And there's Adam C and my Ford Street K on the dashboard as well. Check out the low Lexus over there. Didn't see that earlier. It's pretty sweet. It's a floating shed. There it goes, cars leaving a car show. But here at the Yakushi show, that was it for now. But stick with us because we are going back to the Sharnbrook Hotel where we're actually staying the night at. And I think a lot of other cars that were here are also staying at the Sharnbrook because there's another event on tomorrow, which there'll be a separate video for. So we're going to see what's there. So here's the Max Drift PS13 with its LS3. And they got me some trophies as well. Thanks guys, much appreciated.
Hey, I dare you to lift that one with one hand.
Is it heavy? Is it made of real?
Give it a go.
Where should I?
Just grab it by the, yeah, go on.
Jesus Christ! Yep. There we go.
Yeah, that was a tough one to lift up on the podium.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thank you. That's an interesting spoiler on the Chevy.
It's a massive windbreak.
So join us as we venture to the Sharnbrook Hotel in the very clean Nissan and see what other cars have turned up, because it won't just be cars from today, there'll be cars that are going tomorrow. I don't have the keys. Oh, I didn't crack a window for Tofu the dog. Oh, he's probably dead. Oh, thank you. Press the button. Push the button and let me know.
You should touch that gear knob.
Oh yeah, I got a shiny metal knob. The banana. Touch test. Yeah. That's me. Finally, let's put the roof down. Oh, temptations not to do skids on the grass. I'm a good seed, so we'll keep it straight.
What if I throw this outside?
It would just go, whoa! So I suppose you don't often get to see Adam C leaving a car show. Here's a clue, or a spoiler, I'm not going to send it. A, the engine's cold. B, as we learned earlier, I'm a good seed. See, I'm a good boy. Oh, he's driving with his big spoiler up. Oh, I think they're not closing the road, are they? Greg's lorry, he's like, I am coming through. I have got buns that can't go stale. Can't park there, mate. Well, luckily we have what's called a sat nav. Okay, so we are just arriving at the Shamrock Hotel, and we shall see what other cars have turned in. Do a few downshifts to let people know of our arrival. It's the dumb thing. There might only be like 5 cars here. There's not much here. Oh, it's the M4. There's a few around there. There you go, lots of Beamers. Bit of a mixture, new and old. Right, let's park up and enjoy the night. Oh look, the BMW I've parked next to has Goodyear tyre writing. I am straight, by the way. I am straight to here, just not there. He's got a tattoo as well. So I suppose due to the fact that the event tomorrow is still an hour away from here, not as many cars are staying here as I thought overnight, so it's convenient, but not as convenient as going home for some people. So here is the lineup of BMWs to conclude the event on. So that was the Yakushi Meet with Petrolheadonism. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Go follow me on Instagram for the weekly updates and highlights about these meets that I go to. But for now, thanks for watching.